quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Kuzma.
Screen coming. Get the ball.
To Davis. Kuzma. Has a look. Rondo off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Russell Westbrook against Cousins.
You got the screen right.
Has a chance. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that.
Big time finish. The assist from number 9, Rajon Rondo.
Harden into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. To Fareed. To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden sizing up Cousins. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
James Harden at the line for 2 shots, shooting 66% in this contest. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Los Angeles has the basketball. To Cousins. Danny Green. Nice pass to get things going. Westbrook into the front court. Down a dozen.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Nothing going here on that drive. Cousins there for the rebound. Danny Green against Clint Capella. Houston with the basketball. He cruises in for 2. Too easy. Into the front court comes Rondo. Lead stands at 10. To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Westbrook into the front court. Down 12. Here comes the screen.
Cutter, coming through.
Two-point shot for James Harden with the step back. Los Angeles, they have it. Rondo, guarded by Clint Capella. To Davis. Here comes the screen. Anthony Davis matched up with Capella. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, Anthony Davis still guarded well there. Finds a way to hit the trifecta.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Westbrook to Harden. And scores.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
To Cousins. Oh, had him going there for a second. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Russell Westbrook. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Nope. First one does not go. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Rondo with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. James. Down to Green. Clint Capella sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go. It's Russ at the controls. To Harden. To Westbrook. James Harden fires for 2. He shoots, off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
I like that. Wait on it.
Westbrook with it. Trailing by 14. To Harden.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You killing me.
Down low, Capella. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on the swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
It's James controlling the offense. To Cousins. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. To Cousins. Oh, throws it down.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Harden with it up top. 14-point deficit. Here comes the screen. Harden in a matchup with Boogie. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Westbrook. Cousins has the rebound. LeBron into the front court. They lead it by 14. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Russ at the controls. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Russell Westbrook, a couple of free throws on the way. He's been steady, 83% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw.
Got this.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Lakers at the controls right now. To Davis. Danny Green to James. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
No, I missed a short one there. The follow won't go either. To Capella. Westbrook. To Harden. Has a look. The shot no good by Harden. On the follow. Way to stay with it. LeBron with it up top. His team on top by 13. Cousins to James. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Russell Westbrook sizing up Cousins. To Harden. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Danny Green. Kenneth Fareed snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Rockets have the ball. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Here's Rondo with it. The advantage is 13 points. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Westbrook to Capella. And the finish. Slam dunk.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Houston takes over. Russell Westbrook steps into it. The shot, almost. The follow won't go either. Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Westbrook to Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a two on one end with a three on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a three is more than a two, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Lakers ball. James to Davis. Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Driving is Harden, but he can't get it to go down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
James into the front court. Lead is 12. Down low to Cousins. And a throwdown.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Harden. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. James Harden trying to cash in. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Davis to Cousins. Curling inside. Kenneth Faried pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Westbrook. He was hacked. They let it go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Here's James for 2. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Rondo picked up by Westbrook. To Cousins. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Harden in possession. He'll run the offense. That misses with a second to go. The Lakers get the victory. They're going to continue on in these playoffs, heading to the Western Conference Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
And I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers have advanced to the next level, but the goal remains the same: win an NBA championship. Little by little, these guys are doing it one by one. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Rockets were eliminated from the playoffs today, and I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. The Rockets got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
of the game.
Boogie Cousins was happy to throw down plenty of dunks. And if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.